Hello, my name is Abhishek Kare, and today's video topic name is arrays in Java. So we will discuss introduction of array, advantages of array, disadvantages of array, and array declaration, array creations. Uh, these all about. And first we will take introduction of array. Array is what is array? Array is the collection of similar data types, and we can the alert data types are for array creations or array declaration is int, byte, short, and char. And we can if we are using other data types, then we will get compile time error. So the advantages of arrays are, the main advantages of array is that to represent we can represent huge number of values by using a single variable. This is the main advantages of array. In this way, the code readability will become easy. And the disadvantages of array, the main disadvantage of array is that the is this fixed length, or the fixed length. We cannot change the array size after creating it, by so that while we are creating the array, then we should know the array size in advance, which is not available at each time. So that this is the advantage of the array size. So the declaration of array, first, one dimensional declaration of one dimensional array. We can declare one dimensional array as int array x. In this way we can declare the one dimensional array. While we are declaring the array, we cannot specify the length of the array. If we specify the length of array while declaration, then we will get compile time error. So now the declaration of 2D array, we can declare 2D array as int array x x. In this way we can declare the array. And three-dimensional array we can declare as int array x. In this way we declare the three-dimensional array. So now the creation of array, in Java, every array is the object only. So that the object the array every in Java, every array has the class. class so we can get that class by using the get class dot get name method. We can create the array by using the new operator. So the example is int array x is equal to new int array. And in that we can declare the size of the array is that 3:3, means the 3 rows and 3 columns are there. So in this way we can create the 2D array, and now the so we can array we can array there are so many methods in array that we can use. So first one is the array to string method. We can use this array to string method for to convert the string into the char array method, into the array method. So the next method is equal method. By using equal method, we can compare the two arrays on the basis of their content. We can copy array. We can copy array by using copy array method. We can copy one array into the another. The third one method is that the clone method. We can by using the clone method, we can create the create and return the exact copy of that array. And in array there are sorting methods, such as insertion sort, bubble sort, and selection sort. If in array there is some data, there is some data which is not in sequence. So if we want that data in sequence, then we can sort them. on the basis of their sequence. So the first one method is bubble sort. In bubble sort, if the let's take the example of bubble sort. For loop for I and for loop for j, and in that for loop, the condition is that if a of j is greater than a of j plus 1, then then swapping is done. The swapping int temp is equal to a of j, and a of j is equal to uh, a of j is equal to a of j plus 1 semicolon, a of j plus 1 is equal to temp. And in this way the swapping is done for the for sequence, and the for loop for sysout. In this way we can perform the bubble sorting. Then the second one is the insertion sort. Let's take the example of insertion sort. In insertion sort, for loop for I and the for loop for j, and then before the for loop of j, we can declare a variable as minimum index. In minimum index, we can store the I values. The condition is if a of j is less than a of minimum index, then the minimum index is equal to j. Means that if the j character j element is found smaller than the a minimum index, then the minimum index goes to that element j, goes to the element index of that element as j. And the swapping is done. Int temp is equal to a of j, and a of j semicolon, a of j is equal to a of minimum index, and the minimum index is equal to temp. In this way swapping is done for the sequence, and the sysout. So the for loop for the sysout. So in array for loop is needed to print the array, which one if we want that. So the for loop is more important for printing the array. And so the if array contains the duplicate data, means the array contains the data in which the same data is added in that array. So we have to sort that array and create another array as a unique data. So we can perform there, we can remove the duplicate data from that array. For that we have to count that duplicate data numbers, that and then we have to create another array, and in which we can store that unique array, unique data. In this way we can perform the we can remove the duplicate data from that array. If we provide the negative int value for the length of the array, then we will get the runtime exception error, saying that runtime exception error. We can only provide the positive int value for the length of the array. While creating the creations of array, if the length of the array is negative or greater or equal than the array size, then it will shows the compile time error. We can measure the length of the array by using array length method. And the array's last index is point as the length minus 1, as in this way. And we can find out the specific element of array, or the specific element index at data. So for that we can perform binary search method. In binary search method, if the data is at the middle of the array, then the element, if condition is that for if element is equal to mid, a of mid, then the element is found at the mid locations. and if the data is the less element if element is greater than, okay, element is greater than a of mid, then the we can start our array from mid plus 1, from mid plus 1. And if the data is less than the mid, then we can end our array by mid minus 1. And in this way, if the element is not in the array or the index, so that time then we will it will shows the array found and not found, it will show the not found. So this is the binary search method. So this is all about the array. Thank you.